Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Monday. Okay, guys, so we have some Real Housewives of Salt Lake City drama to get into, and yeah, we're not going to hold back on this. We have cases dismissed, and the jury is out or in. I don't know which one. I don't know how they say that. We're going to break into all of it, but it is Salt Lake City focused, just as like a disclaimer for this video. Now, by the end of the video, I'm going to share with you guys, because I've been telling everyone that we are doing a free giveaway from our podcast, Up and Adam. And the details will be at the end. I'm going to ask you a question. It's free to enter. You go, you answer the question. Bada bing, bada boom, we're in. Smash that like button, show some love, and here we go.
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
Okay, guys, so let's get into the Monica Garcia's lawsuit of it all. Yeah. RealityT.com came out with this saying, well, this is an interesting little bit of foreshadowing for Monica Garcia. She will probably be back next season, but she might not have many friends in the cast. After effectively pulling off a solid freshman debut, she might be a little unliked, but boy, does she make great television. I agree. So the season 4 reunion is about to wrap up, and one topic of discussion has been the lawsuits, namely Monica's against Heather Gay's business, Beauty Lab and Laser, and Beauty Lab and Laser wanting Monica to pay her bills. Now, one of those cases has mysteriously disappeared. This might make future filming with Monica a smaller pill for Heather to swallow. So the US Sun had the details. Okay. Monica's lawsuit claiming Heather's business botched her face has been apparently dropped, gone away, and it's not going to be bothering Heather again. The counterclaim was originally filed against Beauty Lab and Laser after they went after Monica for an unpaid balance of $2,000. Previously, Monica said Beauty Lab did a defective lip plumping procedure, but a judge wiped the lawsuit on January 17th. Apparently, her case is time barred by the statute of limitations. Furthermore, Monica failed to obtain a certificate of compliance from the Division of Professional Licensing. A court hearing on the issue won't help because the law is clear and straightforward in this matter. Basically, this means sorry about your lip, but this is done now and everybody has to move on. This obviously is a win for Heather because her lawsuit against Monica is still active. Beauty Lab and Laser still wants the $2,000, and it's safe to say that they're not going to back down. Now they know Monica has a job on the Housewives and at least $2,000 to pay this overdue bill. So the spa also wants post-judgment costs and attorney's fees. Now, Monica's handling of the debt could be the beginning of a beautiful friendship with Heather, as per RealityT.com, who is historically very forgiving. That said, on January 15th, Monica filed a motion for protective order to refrain from revealing private info that has nothing to do with the case. Now Heather has one less thing to be mad about, and all is well. At least that's what they think. Now, let me just share a few things with you guys, especially, I don't know if you guys saw this. There was an interview with Lisa Barlow. There were a couple interviews, actually. Thank you to Bywig Hello Drama, who always comes in with all of the good tea. Yeah, here we go. So Lisa Barlow is claiming that Monica was spying on Jen Shaw and the other women by logging into Jen's home security cameras. What?
Dinner where it's kind of revealed that Monica's reality Von Tease. I mean, what was that like? We saw it on camera, but then let's say when the cameras are off, I mean, is your heart just like racing? Is blood boiling? I mean, how was the reaction kind of off camera between you and the other ladies?
I was angry. I was really angry because I'm like, we let you in our space, and this whole time you were like going online and bullying every single one of us, saying rude things about our businesses, our families, our kids. And the way she like was watching all of us and like studying us, it felt so dark and creepy. It's so invasive.
Yeah.
And then when she had said to me, the Snoop Dogg story, I don't know if you remember, at my après-ski event, she's like, you think you're better than everyone? And she brought up this thing about Snoop Dogg and me flying on a private jet to meet him. And I was like, I never told her that story. And it clicked to me that I had told Jen that story because I was talking to Jen and I'm like, my friends invited me to go and I can't go because we were filming.
Right.
It was around, we were filming or doing something. And I told only Jen that. And then I was like, oh my gosh, like, how did she hear that conversation? And then we figured out that she was logging in to Jen's security
I
cameras,
saw that.
watching
That's
her.
wild.
Yeah, for months. And there's proof of it. So all of the videos that were going up about Jen on Reality Von Teese were not with a camera. They were downloaded from her security camera.
That's
So, I mean,
insane.
that was so crazy to me. And like, honestly, it started clicking like, oh my gosh, she did this. And people were telling me she's doing drive-bys of our home and of everybody's home. So it was like really weird. I think when you're on a show like this and your life is already so open, to have someone take advantage of it like that was really hard.
Okay. Interesting take. Huh. Here we go again. Lisa Barlow talked about filming with Monica. The trust is broken. You know that someone, can video their mother privately, incite their mom, have her mom react and video her. The fact that she could send her friends videos inciting her mother and yelling at her mom and like demeaning her mother. I could never trust her again. Here we go.
Announced or anything like that. But like, let's say Monica was like, well, she's back. She's coming back. I mean, I don't know how that would work out, but I mean, how would that be with filming someone that kind of was
the trust is broken.
Right.
You know that someone can video their mother privately,
Right.
incite their mom, have her mom react, and then video her. And there's no, like, you can look at it two ways. Like, I think, obviously they have a tumultuous relationship, and I'm not in their home. I don't know what happens behind closed doors. But the fact that she could send her friends videos inciting her mother and yelling at her mom
Right.
and like demeaning her mother, I could never trust her again.
No.
I just couldn't trust her. I don't want her in my home. I don't want her in my space. You know what I
have
mean?
To, like,
So
check her for a bug, like wiretap,
I know the fact that they record every conversation is so crazy. I mean, you're so vulnerable on the show already. And if you have to worry about if someone's recording you, filming you privately, if they call you, are they going to record your conversation? This time last year, I was talking to Monica right as I was heading up to the Sundance Film Festival. And the first question I asked her is, are you recording me? And she's like, no, I would never. And then when all of this stuff came out, I was like, not surprised,
right?
But the magnitude of it was crazy.
Oh, shit. Wait, though, it doesn't stop there. In fact, it actually only just keeps going. This time it's Meredith Marx sitting down with Sheena for an episode of Shenanigans. Meredith Marx discusses Monica being in her store when someone from Jen Shah's team stole a clutch. Meredith's issue isn't that Monica was there, but rather that she wasn't honest and upfront about it. It felt somewhat sinister.
Have you had any shoplifting issues lately?
No, we've had no shoplifters.
Are you able to clear up what happened and how Monica was involved with that incident? Because I feel like, from my understanding, there was a clutch or a bag that went missing from the store, allegedly by one of Jen Shah's employees. I know Monica was later found to be in the security footage. But when you guys filmed at the store, she said that was her first time she had been there.
It wasn't that she was there when this happened. It was that she wasn't honest and upfront about it. That was really the issue. Because, going back to that flight back from Palm Springs, which regrettably they did not have us mic'd and on camera, where she started telling me all these things about Angie and Sean and that later show up in a DM.
Right.
But on that same flight, she had asked me about the incident in the store. And I told her that a year ago at my charity event for my nephew that you guys saw, Murillo was there. He came with Jen and he pulled me aside and, apologized for the problems that went on in the store. And said that there was a misunderstanding, that he didn't realize that she had bagged up 2 bags and he thought that they had bought the one that he walked out with. Whatever. I don't really know. It didn't really matter to me, the fact that he was apologizing and making good on it. It was like, we're moving on. I'm done. It was somewhat irrelevant to me. It was more relevant that he made the effort. And I was like, great, whatever. So I told Monica all this on the flight. I'm like, this is what happened. And And she said to me, "That's not true. He was bragging about stealing." And went on and on and on. We had this whole conversation about this incident, and she didn't say I was there. And that
See,
to
that's
me is the
weird.
problem. Like
Yeah.
we had, and then she came into the store and said, "This is my first time here." And so that was the problem.
Mhm.
It felt somewhat sinister, because why
Right.
would if you didn't have ill intentions, the normal thing to do would just be to say, "Hey, I was there," and
Right.
or how about, "Oh, I know that he stole it because I was there." Now, and
Yeah.
I'm not saying. Let me make this very clear. I am not saying he stole it.
Mhm.
I never ever said he stole it. I said there was a bag there. It was gone. My manager called the next day. He brought it back.
Mhm.
Those are the facts.
Right.
No one can speak to what his intentions were other than him at the end of the day.
Yeah. Speaking of stolen things,
Mm.
do you think Monica had anything to do with Lisa's $60,000 ring going missing?
I don't, because I just, let me put it this way. What are the odds that Monica was in the bathroom at that moment when it fell, found it, stole it? Like, no, it seems like a little crazy to me. It just does. And I don't think she was even in there originally. I think she went in later to help. I mean, we're all in there at some point. I know I was in there looking. I think everybody was in there at some point looking. So I don't know what happened. It's really strange.
Yeah.
I mean, but I guess if it rolled into another stall, somebody took it. That's
Yeah.
not nice. But.
Yeah. No, not at all.
Okay. I have so many opinions, but I'm going to save them, and I want to hear what you guys have to say before I do hot, messy topics. I'm going to collect some information for a second, but going back to it, guys, again, we are giving away a Blooming, my favorite skincare product, and all you have to do is go anywhere you get your podcast, right here. Okay, I'm sharing the screen with you. Click on Up and Atom Live, anywhere you get your podcast, Up and Atom. Right now, we have 850 ratings. Once we hit 1,000, we are giving away a Blooming. Drop a 5-star rating and let us know what you think. Are you surprised that Monica's lawsuit against Heather Gay has been dismissed, or no? And do you think Heather Gay will still continue on with her lawsuit against Monica? Okay. Smash that like button, show some love, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.